What's up, everybody? Arrg the Pirate here, and today I'm going to do another test on the Knights of Ashur. Now, I did get one of my subs to say, hey man, you need to test it out on Sparrow, and you're going to be surprised by the numbers. So, you know, of course, I have to go in there and test it out. Now, I test the Knights of Ashur out with Sparrow all the way up to 75 points in. I end up saving like 106,000 gold at the end of this match. You know, it's an hour-long match where I'm doing nothing but farming. I get something like 30-something kills. So, you know, you're never going to hit 75 points in a typical PvP match. Well, I say never. You most likely won't hit that many. But let's actually get down to the numbers and jump right into this test. Now, here we are at the first test. I've got Heavy Hitter, Hellfire, and Shatter Golem on, and we're going to look and see what kind of damage it does. Now, this is at level 16, so not quite max level. I start out at 167 damage, and I end at 234. Now, depending on where the proc hits is what that double damage is. So I'm going to just do a proc at the third hit and the sixth hit. It's a total of 2,564 damage. Now this is at level 16, don't forget. And now I'm going to take everything off, put on that Knight of Ashur, and I'm going to then put in a total of 7 additional points. This puts me at 28 points, so it's going to cost 28,000 gold for both this build and the last build that I had on. So this should be fairly balanced. You know, and 28 points in, that's getting close to that end game. You know, typically you're not getting much past 36,000 gold for an ADC, but we'll see. Now, I start out hitting at 141 at the bottom of my stack, and then at max stacks, I'm hitting for 198, which is a total of 1,810 damage. The Chaos build is hitting for 754 more damage than the Knights of Ashur build. So really, Knights of Ashur is getting completely blown out of the water with almost a 50% more damage coming out of that Chaos build. So as of right now, it's clearly worth picking up the Chaos build over Knights of Ashur. Now, what I've done is saved up 17,000 points, or 17,000 gold. I'm still at my 28 point build, but I've saved up 17,000 and then hit level 20. So I want to go in and get a baseline of what this damage will do. So I'm just going to hit a raptor without putting any more points in. I start out at 150 damage and I go up to 210. So after 10 hits, I will hit for 1,920 damage. Now, I'm going to turn my 28 point build and add that 17 points to it, so giving me 45 total points, which that's typically the highest you usually see ADCs go in a typical PvP match. But you can see here I'm at 45 points, and I'm going to start out at 183 damage and end up capping out at 256 damage. Now, to put this in perspective, this is 222 damage less than the Chaos build did at level 16 with only 28,000 gold. So I am a total of 17,000 more gold with this Knights of Ashur build and 4 player levels above, and I'm still doing less damage than the Chaos build did. Now here we are at 75 points in. This took me forever, guys. So 75 points in, and you can see we start out at 232 damage, and we cap out at 325 damage. That gives us a grand total of 2,972 damage after 10 hits. From here, I'm going to just back to base, put on Shatter Golem, Heavy Hitter, and Hellfire so we can finally get that baseline for hitting level 20, and we'll see what we end up hitting for. Now, this is really just a fun thing to do, and I figured I might as well end the argument right here and see what we can get to. But I start out hitting for 196, and then I end up capping out at 274, which if we get a proc at the third and the sixth hit, we will end up with 3,006 damage total. So even at 75 points in, the Chaos, Hellfire, and Shatter Golem hits for 34 more damage than Knights of Ashur does. So really guys, I hope this kind of puts an end to this argument. Knights of Ashur is not worth it even at 75 points in, which, you know, I don't think there'll ever be a game that ends at that point. But if it does, it's still worth it to go with this high damage Chaos build. Well guys, I really hope this video helped y'all build stronger ADCs. You know, that's really why I make these testing videos. They not only help me, but they help you too. And I, honest to God, thought that Knights of Ashur would win at 75 points in, but we can clearly see it doesn't. So, thanks for watching guys, and if you did enjoy, show me some love, leave me a comment, think about subscribing, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.